Hello, my name is Vortex Warp, and welcome back to AncientCraft Season 6. And today we're here for Episode 2 in a new area that you haven't seen before. This is not where we're going to be basing or anything, but we're here for a competition, which is Crafty's Cuthaton. So, the Cuthaton is basically whoever can chop down the most trees in this area wins a prize of 10 diamonds as well as wood. So at the moment we've got cow, which is filled up, about just almost a chest of jungle logs, and we're going to be trying to rival that by chopping down more. So the boundaries are: don't go to any other biomes and don't go over any rivers. So we can just get on with this, can't we? So we've got to start just by chopping down the trees, and it's whoever can collect the most wood. So we're not going to probably be focusing on the hard to get wood, we're just going to be focusing on the big trees. And we'll leave the hard to get wood on the ground for the other players, because of course we want to make it as hard as possible for them to get points and as easy for me to get points as possible. Obviously we've got to go with our tree etiquette and chop down whole trees at once. And for this I think I am going to turn on fancy textures. I can see any leaves that may be hidden behind. It's going to make my game a little bit more laggy than I would like, but to be honest it's fine, because I'm not going to probably be recording this that much, and even if I do, I think I'm going to do it in a time-lapse. And in fact, that's a nice idea. I think I'm going to do a first-person time-lapse of me chopping down all of these trees. Because it's probably going to take quite a while, and hopefully it should look relatively good. Okay, what are we missing? I feel like, there's a big branch up there that I can't get to. So I need to bridge out. So, I'm going to chop down all these trees. I'll be back with this time-lapse after the time-lapse to see how much wood I've got, to see if I've even got enough to rival Calagrian Knight, who is currently the leader of this competition. And one entire day later, and we have got through our entire axe. So it's the next day now. I've got through my axe and I need to repair it, and for this I think I'm going to be using my bamboo farm behind me. Bamboo and kelp farm, which automatically smelts the kelp, because this furnace, when I take the items out of it, should give me XP because it smelted a bunch of kelp, and hopefully this is enough to repair my axe, which has mending on. So talking of mending, yes, I've got mending, and you might have noticed these signs here. I've been giving them out for free to the community, 1 book each. Some people have been thanking me here, which is quite nice. And the reason I've got these is because I've got villagers, and I'm maybe going to be getting into this later today's episode, but if I don't, I will definitely check it out next episode with you guys, because I've got some villagers and I've got a good way to farm mending books, and I want to improve that and work on building an actual proper villager place. But so far, I've got mending on all of my gear, all of my tools and stuff as well, and even my shield and my flint and steel. And the reason I've been able to do this so easily is, along with the villagers, it's because we now have a gold farm. So I would be showing you that gold farm, and I would be using it to repair my axe, apart from the small issue that it's not actually working. So 1.14 breaks mob spawning, so it worked originally, and now mobs have just randomly stopped spawning. So once we update to 1.40.1, that issue will be fixed, and that will be coming out tomorrow, hopefully, according to the Mojang website. And then we won't have any issues. But for now, we're struggling to get XP. But luckily I've got this axe in my hand, I've taken off my armour, and let's see how much XP we can actually get from this. So all we have to do is actually lock... Ooh, I'm missing a lever. I must have... I blew this up at one point and destroyed the lever that was over here. I should have a lever somewhere. I think I'm going to need a block of cobblestone so I can lock the hopper underneath, and then I can smelt an item and end up with the XP. So we're going to see how much XP we've got so far this season. I wanted to leave it all the way to the end to see how many levels we could actually get just from a single furnace. But actually, I don't think that's going to be practical, because I really need to use this. So we're going to do this. And in fact, that could be an idea for the future. Have a single furnace constantly smelting. Oops, done this wrong. I just want to stick a single kelp block in there. We've locked this bottom hopper, so we should now be able to take the items out, and I've got to make sure I've got my axe in my hand. If I do get more XP, there's not really anything I need to repair, so let's just take this out, and bam, my axe is fully repaired. That worked wonderfully. Wow. And let's actually just grab some more kelp to put in there to smelt down all of this stuff. But wow, I just repaired my axe using that farm. So it actually has come in useful other than for the dried kelp. So I'm glad I've got that working. So now we can head back over to Crafty's Cuthaton, because this is the last day of the Cuthaton, and I want to try and beat Cal. Because currently, I overtook him at the end of last night, and I'll show you how much wood I've actually got when we get over there. But then today, I've been busy doing work and stuff, so I haven't been able to cut any wood, and unfortunately, he's overtaken me. So he's got much more than me. Well, not much more, but like, I don't know, maybe a quarter, like 25% more than me. So I can definitely catch up with him, but it's going to be a little bit of work and a lot of cutting trees, which is, of course, what the Cuthaton involves. So I'm going to head over back to Crafty's place. And actually, Crafty's place is coming along. He's actually been working on it whilst we're over there cutting down the wood. And what he's building is a zoo for all the different types of animals in the game. So he's collecting one of every single mob, or maybe it's even two of every single mob, putting it in a little cage, and then that cage is building a little enclosure for it. So I saw when I was over there that he's actually started work on the zombie cage already. Of course, that's one of the easier mobs to get. But he's planning on collecting every single mob in the game. So that, of course, that area is going to be laggy, which is why he's far away, relatively, anyway. So the area isn't loaded when we're at community or anything like that. But basically, yeah, he's created a zoo for all the different types of mobs, and I can't wait to see how it comes along. But the first enclosure is looking great, and so is like all the bridges and infrastructure that he's putting in place. And actually, it's really nice as Cuthaton because I feel like I'm helping him out, chopping down all the trees for him, and at the same time, I'm gathering myself a bunch of wood. And if I win the competition, hopefully, I'll also get the prize, which is like 10 diamonds or something. I'm not too bothered about the prize, but it is like the morals that I really want to win, just so I can say to Cal that I beat him at the Cuthaton. So yeah, we're over here now. As you can see, he's got this bridge, which I might have shown you before, but I'm not sure I did. And if I head down here, we can watch it load in. The grass colour is great here, which is one of the reasons why we chose a jungle for community. But this is his first area. I don't think he's got the mobs in yet, but as you can see, it's a nice little zombie arena. And he's going to have these based all around. Oh no, there is one in there. That's actually pretty cool. I wonder if he's going to get some redstone where you can like press a button and then the zombies will be launched up and stuff like that. That'd be cool to get some redstone in here so some of the exhibits aren't just static. I might talk to him about that. But anyway, yeah, this place is looking really cool. He's got like glass enclosures. I think this is another one for a different type of mob. And yeah, I can't wait for this zoo to open. But for now, I'm going to head over to the area with the storage chests, which is just over here, to show you how much wood I have chopped down in total and how far behind Cal I am. So as you can see, this is my row, and his chests aren't loading in. There we are. So Vortex, one double chest, and about half a double chest here as well. And then Cal, we've got one double chest, two double chests, and just over two double chests. Alec is also taking part, but he's only got like one row of wood. But that's fine. It's the taking part that counts, and so I'm going to continue on the wood chopping quest. But it doesn't actually look like there's that much wood left to chop. It seems like Cal has got rid of the majority of it, which is quite worrying. And oh, a wandering trader. Lily pads, bucket of tropical fish, 5 emeralds, some flowers, some mushrooms. If I had more emeralds than I did, I would actually buy this bucket of tropical fish. So yeah, at some point I want to make a wandering trader farm, and at some point, yeah, I want to make all the villager farms basically this season. I'm tempted to kill this guy to get the llamas, because no one's going to really want to trade with him, because no one really has enough emeralds. Oh, although Crafty might be collecting tropical fish, but I'm going to be over here anyway, so I might as well just kill him. Because Crafty's not going to log on before this guy despawns, because they only last for 48 minutes. So yeah, we've got some loose llamas now, and I'll just trap them in. Because obviously Crafty's going to need to collect the oh, they're attacking me. I haven't got my armour on, have I? Crafty's going to want to collect the llamas, so I'll put them in a hole. Stop attacking me, I did not... Oh my gosh. And the llamas are safely stowed away in the hole. I mean, they're still attacking me, so I'm just going to run off for now. But yeah, that means that we can get on with the Chop-a-thon, the Cut-a-thon even. Oh, Cal has literally got rid of all the jungle trees, hasn't he? There's none left. I mean, I think wood still counts towards it. There's a couple of them here. Oh, that's it. Once all the trees are gone, the game is over. Luckily, oh, there's more over here. Thank you. I'm so glad he's left some. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to win. And that is a tactic. Once all the trees have gone, that's it. The Cuthaton has ended. Of course, it's ending today anyway. But I've got to chop down like a double chest of wood to get above Cow. And hope that he doesn't even come on and chop some more. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And today I am coming at you from my new computer. That's right, so my ping isn't great still. But if we look at my frames, you can see we're up to 60 FPS all of the time. And I think that's limited by my monitor anyway. And I've got much fancier settings, so I've got fancy graphics on. I've got a texture pack installed. I've installed the Vanilla Tweaks texture pack as well. So I've got a couple of things like this dark GUI and stuff like that, and the round sun. But we have in fact won the competition. The competition set by Crafty. We won it. And I'm here, well, not to collect my prize yet, but I'm going to open my chest full of stuff and grab some jungle wood, because, yeah, why not? So, yeah, I got basically 3 chests worth, well, yeah, 2 chests and that much. And everyone else didn't get as much. Of course, I've already taken some of my wood away. But at the moment, yeah, I'm the winner, so I can claim my 10 diamonds from Crafty at any point. Well, as soon as he gets them, basically. But I've got a bunch of wood now, which is awesome for me. I don't need to mine wood for ages. And also, I've got the pride against Cow, and I'm probably going to have to rub that in his face with maybe a prank at some point, but we'll see. We'll have to see. But anyway, we're going to head back to the base now via Crafty's portal, and I have to say it's so much nicer than the computer. As you can see, we can actually load in all of the terrain around us. You don't have to keep our render distance super low. We can have fancy graphic settings, we can have particles set to full, and we can have a solid frame rate as well. This is amazing. All whilst I'm recording. So next up, I want to show you, not my permanent base for the season, but where I'm going to be basing at the start, just because this is where I have my villagers. So you may have noticed I've got mending on all my gear. I probably told you about that in the last episode, or maybe earlier this episode. But that has allowed us, we have a mending villager that's allowed us to get that. And I want to show you the base area now. I'm just taking my wood back there. I'm also using a different editing software for the second half of the video. So of course I was halfway through halfway through the episode when I transferred between my computers. So I've got some new editing software because I can't get Windows Movie Maker, which is what I was using before, on my new computer because they don't offer the download anymore. So I'm trying out HitFilm. I'm going to see how it goes. It seems to be pretty good so far, just from the limited experience I have with it, doing some trials. But anyway, this is the base area we're going to base at, so let's dump my wood in this chest. And of course I have got connection issues at the moment. I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm going to have to combat that at some point in the future. But yeah, this isn't really working as I'm trying to open this chest and it's just not happening. I'll cut back to you once I think it's working. Okay, my connection seems to be more stable again. I'm going to dump this wood in and show you around. So, what have we got? Of course, we've got all these villagers in a little platform in the sky. And these are guys, I brought 2 over and I've just bred them up. So we've got our mending dude down there, we've got a farmer, another farmer, and a toolsmith, I think, and that's allowed us to get, armour, sorry. This has allowed us to get a bunch of armour. We've got some diamond armour for cheap, and also a bunch of mending books. So I got these cheap when the prices were cheaper in 1.14, but now in 1.14.1, the server's updated to 1.14.1, which has fixed the chunk loading, which is amazing. It's fixed the mob spawning, which is also amazing, but it hasn't fixed the lighting bugs, and there's still a bunch of issues in this snapshot. But anyway, what we have, I was trying to get 3 emeralds here by using a little bug, which, it stopped working. The bug still works, but it's not great anyway, and I don't think I want to use that. And Chicken's just joined the game, he is tagged, I'm going to say hello to him. So yes, we've got this villager, we are trading with him, and all these guys as well, but I want to build them a proper trading hall area. So anyway, what we have over here is our little island that we are basing on, and of course we've got sugarcane that we're just growing. Ooh, and that is loud. So we're just growing the sugarcane, and harvesting it and trading it with the villagers to get emeralds. At some point I want to make a proper farm over here, as well as a villager trading hall with all of the villagers in, selling for stuff at the cheapest price. But aside from that, this area did not originally belong to me. It actually belonged to Rising Sun, another member of the server who's unfortunately had to leave. And so Crafty, who was going to base with him, said that I can have this area. So of course none of this stuff is actually mine. Oh my gosh, he was rich. We're going to have to split this throughout the community because he had a lot of diamonds and iron and stuff. Wow. Okay. But anyway, this is the island, so this is what we have to work with. This is where Rising Sun marked out the circle for his base, which I think I'm probably going to use still, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. I'm definitely not going to use this concrete, though. I want to go for a different style of base for my villager trading. And for that, I need to hop into a creative world. I think we're going to do that next episode, though, because we're running out of time for today, and I think that's probably going to take a while to design, and I don't want to split it up between 2 episodes. Another thing I want to talk about is the mob heads. So we've got mob heads on the server now, so when we kill mobs, they should drop their heads. Of course, not a 100% chance. It's quite a rare drop, so I can probably show you this with the fish. Oh no, I probably can't. I don't know what the drop rate is on them. But we can try and kill a few, see if we get a head. Sounds like a good plan. Ugh. Okay, maybe not, because I can't seem to navigate through the water very easily. Ooh, chicken. I think chicken is planning a tag on cow. This could be interesting. But anyway, that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed. If you've got any questions, then leave them in the comments down below. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. My name's been Vortex Warp, and this video has come to an end. Goodbye, guys. See you in the next one.